Hello, everyone. I know I'm on my floor at the moment. I'm just pulling up the stream on my end so that I can share it in the few places that I want to share it. And then we will be good to get going. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Hey, Miranda, how's it going? Yeah, I agree. Oh wow. LTT actually finally released more products. They've got the stubby screwdriver. Hey, Dallin. So we're going to be building with a 4080 today. We're not pairing it with a Ryzen 5 5500 and a B450M DS3H. That'd be stupid. We're going to go 12900K 4080, I think. That probably makes sense. And if I have energy after that, we'll do more stuff. I've got so many things I can build. So I've got a 7800X3D, a 7900X, two 5500s, two 12900Ks, and boards to support all of that, and memory. Graphics cards wise, I've got 6800, 6800 XT. I've already got a 6800 XT and a 5500 built. I've got 6600s. I've got 6600 X. Nope, I'm out of XTs. I've got a 3070 and I've got an ARC A770, as well as a 4090. So. Oh, it's running hot? I mean... Not when you're trying to get them out for cheap. So, like, that's going to be a build that gets listed for, like, $875. Think about it that way. Isn't that a great deal for that? Like, I've got one listed with a 7700X for, like, $1,300. I gotta lower that to like $1,250. And actually, we'll do that on the Galaxy Z Flip 5. Not sponsored by Samsung, but they did send the phone over for free, so kind of sponsored by Samsung? I don't know. The phone works fine. So, I work at a retail location. And they sent me a phone to demo with customers at that retail location. What do I have to renew? Oh, I gotta... One active listing. It's the one that I gotta renew. Yeah, it's for my day job. No wonder nobody's been finding that listing. Alright, we're gonna drop it to $1,250. Which should auto-renew. Renew not available yet, so it auto-renewed it. So I just got the... I had a bunch of... So I just drove a bunch of miles, about 400 miles round trip, to return a computer to a customer who lives in Vermont. Paid me $100 for the driving. I got to go spend time with the family. We went to Ben & Jerry's factory. Actually got to charge there. If you guys take a look at my shorts on my channel, you'll notice that there's a new one there, and that's what it is. So after this, go check out the YouTube shorts that I post. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys do subscribe. I post a lot of YouTube shorts of charging experiences. A couple of like new hardware I get and everything. But yeah. We got this MSI 4080 open box at Amazon. I don't actually remember for how much. So let's take a look. Just over $1,000. Not bad. Yes, Olaf, I've heard of FS3. So it's a form of upscaling similar to DLSS and everything. Fidelity Super Resolution 3, FSR3. But yeah, we've got 2 or 3 builds to get done. It honestly depends on what I have energy for, because I've been on the road for 6 hours today already. I left the house at 8:15 and we got home at 5, roughly. So like we took an hour at Ben & Jerry's. It's just been a very long day for me. I'm going to put the Discord chat over here as well. That way I can see all the chats. And for those of you who are interested in more long format content coming soon, we do have a video on the EV6 Car of the Year edition, whatever the limited edition special green color one is. So that'll be coming soon. That'll be nice. Nice to get that edited and listed and everything. Listed. I guess technically, yeah. Oh, it's hailing where you are. That's not fun. Recycle bin. We're gonna use a new case that I haven't used yet. Air cooler should be fine for 12900K. As long as they get a beefy one. SE White 120 RGB, Peerless Assassin. Hey Shadow, are you watching this? If so, say hi. And UCW. If you are here as well, say hi as well. They mentioned something in the Java chat. Miranda, did our stuff ship yet? Or is this the guy that takes forever to ship? That is true. Yeah, I think I was telling you guys in some of the Discords that I'm in. So I bought 20 cases from Newegg from Sama. And instead of Newegg sending it to like UPS or something to fulfill it, they're going to send a local special trucking company for the final mile delivery. And so I wasn't really prepared for that. So I don't have as much stuff on board or no, that's the wrong set of words. I wasn't really prepared for that. So I don't generally have, like, my dad works from home, which is nice. But I don't generally have to be here for them to deliver stuff. Alright, well that's going to be different when it's a local shipping company that wants to deliver 20 cases in one package. I'm curious to see how I'm supposed to fit those all into this room. Which, I'll pan around for you guys. Yes, it's pretty messy at the moment. No, you guys shouldn't be able to see any shipping labels, so that'll be fine. But, so this room has a wall to the right. And then if we pan left, it just kind of goes out. I've got all my cases stacked right here. This is like 10 or 12 cases that I still have. But, yeah. I'm going to have to find room, because this, I only have up until the ceiling, which thankfully is quite vaulted. You guys have escaped the Matrix. I know, you guys got a different view for a minute. That's definitely a new thing for you guys. This is why I love that I have this on like an actual dedicated tripod and stuff, so I can just rotate. And I don't have to worry about recentering or setting it up properly or anything. Like, this is a high-end Manfrotto tripod that you guys are on. All because I care about my production quality. Not gonna lie, until Gamers Nexus said something, I didn't realize there was a wrong way to install the Thermalright Peerless Assassin. I didn't realize it mattered. I think 650. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. I gotta keep an eye on this, actually. Let's see. Since nobody's talking in chat, I will ping that roll, since they have told me to in the past. Yes, Olaf, this is a CPU cooler. This is a Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120. Alright. I have been given the go-ahead. So give me 1 second. Where is it? Hello, Mark. We'll actually rejoin the general stream in just a minute. Yeah, I think a 650 with a 3080 and an R5 600 though would be perfectly fine. Yes, so Mark Spark, I got my logo made by G-Tech George. He is amazing with logos. And I wanted to help out a fellow person that I know, who I'm in quite a few Discords with. Alright, Olaf, I gotta pull the Samsung chat back up. Give me 1 sec. That'll take me a little bit. Yes, I know, Olaf. You'll see how it looks at the end, though, because it's quite nuts how good some of these can look. And this is one of the better looking air coolers that are on the market. Alright, I've got the Pixel 7 in one pocket as well, so don't worry, Olaf. It's not only the Samsung that I carry. I carry 3 phones on me 95% of the time, which is a bit excessive, for sure. LTC actually released new colored screwdrivers today, I saw, as well as this short one. I might want to pick up the stubby. I'm not entirely sure. How much is the stubby, Miranda? Do you know? $80 for the stubby? Why is it more expensive than the big one? So I have a 14 Pro, Olaf, I have a 14 Pro, Pixel 7 regular, Flip 5, and I had a Pixel 7 Pro that was given to me by Google that the screen cracked on. Hello, Mark. How are you? Alright, that's on backwards. Gotta flip the mounting hardware. Why are you going insane? What's going on, buddy? And so I'm going to be speaking, to give you guys some context, we've got the YouTube chat that I talk to, and then Olaf refuses to come into YouTube chat and talk. He only talks in the Samsung Discord, so I keep that up, because I know he's watching and he has questions and stuff. How much do you lose the electrical tape? Now I've got to ask. Let's see if moving this... Oh, I forgot how convoluted everything I've got over here is. Alright, that might be nice. Ah, that makes sense for why you'd be going insane. Olaf, I refuse. And Dallin, you never know where it is when you need it. Where did you lose it this time? And Mark, it's a good goal. I appreciate your effort, and if you need someone to talk to while you're going insane because of it, just know I'm here. Obviously, I can't, like, stop you, but... Why was it on your kitchen counter? Were you, like, rewiring your kitchen or something? Jesus, Dallin. What the hell, buddy? Alright. All 4 thumb screws are now tight. I gotta, or not thumb screws, all 4 mounting screws are now tight. I just gotta readjust this one a little. Yeah, getting them to behave can really be the pain in the ass sometimes. I know that from experience. I don't know if I've told you, but I now have a 6-year-old that I am father to. Yep. Olaf. Yes, you need to get Mito in here. Yes, Dallin, I remember. I actually am running a test on my car right now that will probably break it in my driveway. So vehicle to load, the adapter that I use to pull power out of my car to charge our Tesla Model Y, which is, this is one of those adapters. So you can see it's got just like a dedicated wall outlet on it. I gotta rearrange my windows a little so I can actually see what I'm saying. I've got you guys on the monitor right here. Yes. So you see how this has a wall outlet on it? This is a vehicle to load adapter, so I can use my Genesis vehicle as a giant battery bank. You can power anything household up to about 16 or 17 amps. Off just a standard wall outlet. And so it's really nice. However, it's supposed to and does de-energize the outlet when it hits 20% battery so that you don't strand yourself. However, I'm noticing, because we use it overnight to charge the Tesla and I run out at various times, that I've woken up and it's been at it's been at like 15, 13, 11% in the morning when it's supposed to stop at 20. So I finally went and looked. And so what happens is... No, Mito, you should go chat in the regular chat. Not in the Samsung chat. But anyways, so what happens is the car will de-energize the outlet, but not disengage the high voltage battery. And so by leaving the high voltage battery powered and connected, it has a phantom drain of about 230 to 350 watts of continuous load. Now, normally that wouldn't be an issue. But, for example, if someone is... So like I left it overnight and we went from 20% down to 9 in the morning. 9%, or no, it was 11% this morning. It's currently at like 7%. So I'm trying to see if it ever puts itself in a safe mode where it will de-energize the high voltage battery completely, or if it will just let me literally drain this thing to death. I'm going to need to move the car so I'll be able to rescue charge it just by plugging in my level 2 charger. But we'll get there. I'm waiting for it to be a little more dead. I'll try and do that tonight. I have to charge our Model Y tonight anyways because we just put a ton of miles on it. So I'm waiting for that to finish charging before I try and finish up this other thing I'm doing. Yes, this is quite the chonky cooler. So it's got two 120 millimeter ARGB fans. It's a dual 120 tower cooler. And the 120 meaning the size of the fan that connects onto it. Yo, THP, how's it going? I am back from Vermont now, obviously. THP, what are you up to tomorrow? Boo. Why is your answer always work and never anything fun? Alright, so gotten one of the 2 fans situated. We're going to be using a very new case once we get there. So today's case that we're going to be housing all of this hardware in is going to be the Montech Air 903 Max. We're not sponsored by Montech, but I mean... Oh, they have an OpenBox 7950 X3D for sub 600. I mean, if you want to do that one instead, I'll return the... I'll probably return the bundle I have. Whatever. Not just any sale. It's a Labor Day sale. That's Best Buy for you. Hoo-hoo. So, Highland, the only major thing that matters, really, honestly, is the damn vented seats. Nothing else really matters from it. Sure, it's nice having a rear screen as well. I'll give them that, actually. Other than that, they didn't necessarily need to refresh. I mean, sure, they did. The Model 3 was long in the tooth, but it's just a car. It's not much different than it was. Yeah. It's the same car it was a week ago. So, Miranda, careful. That's WLTP cycle. Because I'm sure you saw that same CarWow video. That is a much easier cycle than the EPA range. So go look at current Model 3. Yeah, they've announced WLTP. They have not announced EPA estimated range yet. So, if you go check current one for that, then you can see roughly how much more efficient it is. Hey, Tamid, how's it going? Welcome from the ZTT Discord. So it's about 8% more range, Miranda, is what it should end up being at the end of the day. Because it's 8% more efficient. Alright, well, this high-end build is getting a 1 terabyte drive, I guess. Since I'm out of 2 terabyte NVMEs. At least ones without stupid frickin' heatsinks that I can't get off. Yeah, Model Y refresh is going to be the one that actually matters. Worth a damn. Dallin, yes, we're talking about the Model 3 refresh that was just unveiled. I'm doing good, Timid. How do I pronounce it? I want to make sure I don't mispronounce your name, so. Because my brain wants to say Tamid or Tamid. Okay, Vortex. Got it. I can do Vortex. I sold many a Raid Max power supply with the Vortex branding before I knew how crap they were. So, Olaf, I'm going to be building Mochi's computer. Yeah. I might even be able to convince Mochi to send me the monitor to have them dodge tax. They might not be here in... So, Vortex, just for some context, I'm reading Samsung US Discord because the people in there refuse to come into the YouTube chat, but they want to talk to me. And I'm about to just say, hey, I can't keep doing it this way if I'm gonna have a bunch of people that I'm entertaining, but basically, Mochi is a friend of mine who I know actually hilariously through my day job where I work at T-Mobile. And he is one of the... He now works for Samsung and everything, so he's just in the Samsung Discord a lot. And so I'm going to be building his computer in the near future. So Discord is better overall, but having to try and juggle between channels for Discord chat does not work for me. Yeah, we do need that. I mean, alright, let's keep building. As I trip over a box. So I've already done burn-in testing on the 4080 to make sure that it's fully functional and everything. Okay, that's the side with the shipping label. That's the side that I can't show you guys. We've got the new Montech Air 903 Max, which was still quite cheap. I think it's replacing the Air 1000. Montech, yes. I'm not necessarily afraid of someone pulling up. It's just I have too much computer hardware to take a chance. Understood, Olaf. My apologies. I misphrased that. Like, if I'm at a charging station, I don't care if you guys come over and say hi to me. But if I'm at my house, leave me alone. Simple as that. It would actually make my day if someone recognized me in person and everything. That would be sick. Like, quite literally, that'd be the highlight of my day. But if you're coming up to me at my house, I don't know, man. Whoa! I never thought about that. Rivian people swapping to Model X's. And the Model X now qualifying for tax credit is big. Like, the base Model X qualifying for tax credit, and you can get it in any color with no additional cost. So this case was, let's see how much I spent on it. $79. Let's evaluate it based on that $79 price tag. Why does it say there's a pull here at the bottom? What? Holy crap! What? Alright, I need you guys to see this. So you see how it looks like a very solid mesh panel that you'd have to pull the entire thing off of its frame like that to get off and to get access to everything? What if I told you that's magnetic? And you've got 3 front 140mm ARGB fans. Yeah, that's a 3090, by the way, on the wall. Vortex. It's dead. So before you say send it to me, it's dead. This has 3 front RGB fans. I'll send it to you anyways. Miranda, you'll just sell it in its current state. A 4080 THP. Alright. Wow, this is just a giant case. Are those one-time use? No, these have thumb screws and everything. This is the 903, the Montech Air 903 Max. It's got a full... Holy shiz. It's got a full 6-port ARGB and fan header hub. All controlled by an LED switch on the case. It's got front Type-C, 2 USB 3.0 front panels. It's got support for a top 360. What the hell is this case? How is this so cheap? How is this... THP. So, yes, it's the new Montech case. I'm very annoyed with myself. Anytime I start a stream from Streamlabs, which is the easiest way for me to do it, it doesn't mark it as monetized. So I have to go in and manually turn on monetization on them. So I've just had 40 minutes of non-monetized streaming. Very much rookie mistake. Yes, you did. So thank you for reminding me, and hence why I also hate trying to do stuff with Streamlabs. Even though it's by far the easiest just to... Alright, it loads up settings, and it's good to go, and it's going. Not that that's going to be much money. That'd be 5 cents. So... I don't really earn crap from YouTube yet, guys. Yes, Mark, it is the new Montech case. Sorry, I'm circling back around on messages. Copper sleeve? Oh, it's a standoff remover. Which tells me I need to order more 2TB NVMe's. I don't think... I'm not running low on 1TB ones because I have a bunch of 970 Evo Pluses that just came in. THP, how was your day? What'd you do today? Just installing the board in, and then we'll work on routing all the cabling for everything that's built on there. Hey, Mark. I know you're here, so... Why does it take Zach so long to build a computer? It's a genuine question. That's not like a... That's not sarcastic. I know he's doing more entertaining than I do. Because obviously I don't have a large following. And I doubt I'll have a huge following. Yeah, I mean, he probably does ham it up a little bit for the camera. The longer the stream, the better the views. The more people that can tune in, even if your average, even if your total average watch percentage is down, if your average watch time is up, then that's what matters as far as the analytics go. Yeah, because I'm like, hey, how would they put out so many PCs if they, if it takes them that long to build a lot of them? Their ZTTbuilds.com has been getting quite popular. He's been building a lot of builds. Good for him, man. He's earned his way to where he is. I haven't been watching too long, probably about 2 years, year and a half. I don't watch live streams much because I have the attention span of a gnat, so I struggle to stay focused. Alright. I got a gripe to make with this board in a minute. Or not this board, this case. Let me get all the front panel stuff plugged in. And then you'll hear it. Oh, I've already seen him meme out. It is a... It's a actually not half bad system. I stopped watching around right before you got into performance stuff. His sponsor spot for the damn power supply was golden. Right at the beginning. So this is a Pixel 7 Vortex. I have that. You guys are actually being streamed off of a iPhone 14 Pro, wirelessly off of that onto the... Here, we'll show the interior. Onto my MacBook Pro in the corner. I'm going to turn on my overhead light just to get a little bit more light in here. That also helps. I've got the power of the sun on me. Let me turn that light down a little bit. It's a bit bright. I actually own 3 phones. I have 2 phone numbers, personal and a business number. But I own 3 devices. Hey Miranda, we're gonna use a 1000-watt G+ power supply. I'm an iPhone guy at the end of the day. 95% of the time you'll catch me using my iPhone. The Flip is nice. The Pixel is amazing for what I use it for, which realistically is scanning the OBD2 reader in my Tesla. Miranda, this will be like the 3rd one I've used. I'm gonna use them on like 6800 XTs and up. Maybe at 6800s and up. Mark's gonna flame me. I don't have cable extensions. Pretty sure next time I ask, I'll just get told no, I can't post in there. Miranda, you missed a set of CPU plugs. This one just had 2 sets of GPU plugs, so I got 4 plugs on it. But no CPU EPS plugs. I agree. They're not worth it in my region. So I can pull 1 CPU EPS out of this bag, and it'll be fine. Since nothing here is going to draw over the however many watts a CPU EPS 8-pin can do. It's like 300 watts. So nothing here is going to draw more than like 350 watts. So it's fine. So, Mark, this is going to be a killer frickin' build. I think I told you I did a 4090 build recently that cost me literally $1,900 bucks. 12900K RTX 4090. I told the chat at least. I don't know if you had seen it, but... Alright, THP. Miranda, THP is the one who is getting that board that you picked up. THP, Miranda's the one that picked that up. 1,900 bucks built for 4090 PC. You are, in fact, hearing that correct. with a 12900K liquid cooler case, 1000-watt power supply. I sold it for $2,600 after upgrading it to 64 gigs of memory, I think. Yes, it was the PNY one. I got it for like $1,200, which actually, you guys are in for a treat. If I wanted to, I could make this a 4090 build again for roughly that price, because I have another. This one's a Dell OEM one, so it does have a green PCB, which you can't see when it's installed in the case. That I got for $1,200. I'm just gonna grab the MSI card. Jesus. Alright, I got a question. MSI, why the hell did you put the latch for it on the inside? Other than to make me want to die. You're literally going to make me go out this thing with a freaking screwdriver. It was an R15. I got it out. Just gotta use a flathead. In fact, I actually just used a pair of scissors. I want to use the 3-pin, the 3-lead, 12-volt high power, because that's all this card came with. I just had put the one that I had on the bench on there, which was a 4 one. But yeah, THP, that came out of an Alienware R15, I've been told. And was told if it didn't work to let them know. It works perfectly fine, so that person will never hear from me again, and I'll never hear from them. Alright. I have one issue with this case. Yeah, he allegedly got it as a gift. I stopped asking questions when I heard that. Which tells me it theoretically could potentially be stolen. Alright. These would just easily slide out if they didn't have... There's a little bump right here. And there's enough of an extra bump on there that they don't just easily slide out when you unscrew them, which is stupid. But yeah, the fact that he was asking $1,200 for the card, I was like, yes, I will come get it right now. Alright, need to adjust the USB-C to being right there. Hey, Mochi! How's it going? Speaking of Mochi, this is Mochi, everyone. Oh god, THP. I'm sure it's going to be bad all day. So, Vortex. This case was $79 shipped to my door. With reusable PCIe slot covers. Supporting full 360, full-length power supplies. Four 120 or 4 140s installed, 3 of them being ARGB, 1 of them just being white. So far. So no, this is actually Montech 903 Max in white. Air 903 Max, actually. You said Air, and I was like, oh, does it have Air in the name? When I'm literally the one that opened it. Alright. So, we're about to get that 12-volt high power managed. I'm going to actually unplug the CPU RGB stuff, and I'm going to run it to the case. And we'll just add it onto the case PCB. Because I don't like Gigabyte's implementation, so case stuff is just better. Montech's usually good about having good presets, so... Looks like it might actually have to... Can I get this under the card? Oh, I can. Okay. How are you doing today, Mochi? You gonna send a single message from each of your accounts? I jest. Alright. Just getting off work? Nice. So Model 3 refresh just got announced. Pricing is supposed to be very similar to existing Model 3 pricing. Not going to be shipping till the THP, don't make me reserve it right now so that you can't get it. I'm petty enough that I'm tempted to do it. I mean, sure, I gotta review the old Now I can't even review old Model 3. There's no point. There's literally no point to reviewing a current gen Model 3. Thank you. I mean, sure. I could film footage with both on hand and do a side-by-side comparison, but that's about the only way you're going to do a comparison. And I don't have both on hand. I will not be getting a new 3. I don't think you should wait to get a new 3 either, honestly. Mochi. Inventory discounts and stuff are huge right now. You can get $4,000 off plus $500 referral discount. Off of $4,000 off of sticker plus a $500 referral discount. If you want to go S or X, then those just got huge price drops as well. Alright, so I think we've got the PC built. Yeah, so Model 3 is still perfectly fine as it is. I mean, vented seats are good. I joked that we need to update our Model Y with Juniper, because Juniper is guaranteed to have vented seats now. And a rear screen, which is the whole reason my little kid wanted an S, or an X rather. I couldn't care less about the doors. They don't interest me. But vented seats. And a segue to our sponsor, the T-Mobile Report. Did J-Man put you up to that? I haven't seen what this new case looks like on yet. What? Miranda, what the hell is going on? Every time I plug it in, my monitor goes black for a very split second. Watch this. Oh, of course, now it doesn't do it. I'll make sure I'm not just missing the pins at the bottom. I'll have to reinstall the GPU, but... Not another dead something or other. Alright. Testing time. Raid Max power supply. Check. Unplugging motherboard 24 pin. And top 8 pin. Display. So graphics card can be can be plugged in after. Alright, let's... Miranda, what is going on? Oh, was that power supply fine that I gave you, or was it actually broken? I'm curious if you tested it. It just did it again. Okay, wait, what about if I'm... When I have it angled this way. What? Let me make sure the plug to this isn't about to come out, which it isn't. Okay. This voltage... What the hell? I don't know. Let me try not. No, I flipped the switch. This is already a second power supply that I'm testing. Let's try it on the other power strip that leads to this power strip. Again, voltage drop enough to cause the screen to go off. Okay. Works. That's good news. Now, let's switch those two plugs back. No! No, it is not. The other power strip is on the exact same breaker. In fact, so it goes from the wall to the power strip that has my MacBook and the under table power strip plugged into it. Because I installed one screwed into the bottom of my desk. Bottom of this working area. You can see it right here. That's this black thing. Let me see if I can... I can't. I might be able to. Nah, it's not worth it. Okay. Now that I've got that plugged in, what the hell? Night Vortex. I don't even know, man. All right. Oh, and now I'm dropping fans and screws and shit. Good job. I'm gonna pull the motherboard header. I'm gonna plug in a power supply tester. Normally I'd just pull the high voltage 12 pin from the card, but as we've established, that's nigh on impossible to do with this card. So guess we'll just be unplugging those. I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm using a G+. I'm using a 1000-watt G+. Unless there's an issue with them based on wattage having different pinouts. Which would be really, really dumb. Because, like, this G+ is different than a different G+. Obviously, that one's a 1600. But, like, you can see the difference in labels. This is a 1300 with an all gray label. Okay. Alright, that is a nice switch. I gotta pull the... Alright, let's grab our PSU little tester thingy. Make sure it's not just user error. Okay. We've got our little power supply tester. You are the first plug on this. How are you not receiving power? Okay, I'll unplug the plug that I know works. Nothing. What? For context, works with the Dell monitor, and it's the power cable plugged directly into the back of the power supply. And the power supply tester is supposed to have it just go on instantly. As I know you know, Miranda, I don't have the GPU plugged in. Let me grab my Raid Max power supply, use that same plug. Yeah, I get the flicker on there. Which might be normal for me, I don't know. My house voltage might be low at the moment because we're charging a car. Instantly comes on. I wouldn't be surprised if it senses a okay. I'm going to remove the power supply and I'm going to start pulling cables from it, I guess. And see what I can get it to work with. Let me undo this so it doesn't just keep beeping in your ear. I may have to resort all the cables and hope that I have enough of each type. Yeah, I kind of never expected to run into this. Where's my screwdriver? Let's take the power supply out. I guess we'll probably start by removing all of the PSU screw, or all of the... I mean, sure, we'll remove all the PSU screws. We'll start there. No, I'll remove all the PCIe power and the SATA power. So all that's on here right now well, of course it's not going to work at this very second. I don't have a power plugged into it. Nothing with the CPU plugged in. You can see this is all the way plugged in on the... What is going on? It is the same cord that was in the same outlet on the power strip. Unless that 24 pin isn't the right 24 pin for it. It is labeled G+. The only cable plugged in right now is the 24 pin, and it won't power. It won't turn on the power supply tester. Just to make sure it's not an EVGA issue. I've got a 1600 G2 that I use myself personally for my test bench. Works, you guys can see it is blue. And you can hear the beeping. What? It does say G+ on the cable, by the way. I guess I grab another G+. Here, I've got a 1300 G+. Let's try that. $1300G+ needs the different power cord, so that will isolate that. But I've already verified that that works. What in the hell is going on? Alright, I gotta find, where's one of those flat plugged ones? Oh, hey, you gave me some NEMA 620s to, C13s. Apparently, the other guy sent you 620s, which don't work for NEMA 515 plugs. Either way, that's fine. I can get extra power cords. I know I saw that it's working. I'm just grabbing a power cable. You think I have gremlins, I get it. And sound good. It could have just been that it was making very light contact, though. Okay, so this is now plugged in. Yes! Okay, so it works with this power supply. Alright. Power off. Maybe this is just getting a free upgrade to a 1300 watt. But before I make that determination, let's put it back in the 1000 watt. Oh, don't worry about it, Miranda. Nothing. Back in the 1000G+. What? Oh my god. It's clearly labeled 1000G+ on, or it's clearly labeled G+ on the 24 pin plug too. How? Doesn't even just boot up a power supply tester. To confirm. Plug is plugged in. Switch is switched either direction. I've never seen this. This is so weird. The hell is going on right now? Miranda, do you have any clue at all? Because I'm at a loss. Okay. 1300 fires right up. Okay. We're back to that. That is confirmed, still working. Let's try another 1000 G plus on the exact same cabling. I'm just going to run through all of them with this configuration. And then I'll try a different cable and see if it still works on the 1300 and doesn't on the 1000. Okay. That one works. Okay. Alright, so I've confirmed that it's not a cabling issue. I will try the 1000 G plus one more time, now that I've confirmed it works with 1000 G pluses. I was like, alright, let me just grab the next 1000 G plus, see if this one's just a bad unit or what. And I'm glad I did, because it looks like I can just throw that one in this build. But this one is just gone. Well, the good news is we don't have an issue with all of the cabling. Whew. Alright. That's enough power supply gymnastics for me for a while. I think. This is the dead one. I've written dead on the warranty label. In Sharpie. You can still see all of its numbers and everything though, so that's fine. What the hell? What happened tonight? Alright, well, let's get this other one installed, since we have one that will work. No, Miranda, it's fine. We'll talk privately. I'm not mad or anything, obviously. It's not your fault. That is just very much a new one that I've never run into. And I know you haven't run into it either, so... It makes for good content. I mean, honestly, having some troubleshooting to do. Having some troubleshooting to do is somewhat nice. And shows that everyone in chat that not everything is as smooth sailing as it could be. Because I know I have a lot of friends and everything who think I do nothing I don't earn my money. For the builds, for the pricing that I sell my builds at and everything. They think that I don't do enough work and everything. And next time they tell me that, I'll show them this. Because that is a power supply that had been previously tested, was sold to me as known good. No issues with the seller on it not functioning. But appears to have just died in my possession. I think. I guess. I don't know. Crap happens. This is why, especially on used hardware and stuff, you gotta buy stuff at prices that you can afford. Hey, Joe, I just want to talk to him. Tamara. I'm kidding. It's not actually her. Alright. I need to find... Miranda, let me know when you're caught up back to live. Yes, you saw... Dang, I really should have reserved it, THP. I didn't... You missed some fun. Also, ask if Cody's working tonight. And say, hey Cody, Thomas sent me to annoy you. Yeah, this is why you're supposed to send me. You missed the fun. We had a semi-faulty power supply. We have a faulty power supply. That has been tested as good previously. Hence why I called it semi-faulty. It's unknown what the hell is actually going on with it. But yeah. Alright. You guys ready for attempt number 2 at doing the... Crap. I put the LTT screwdriver down somewhere and I can't find it. You know what? They should make an LTT screwdriver that has an AirTag built in. I'd spend like $500 for that. Not with their own app, no, just a straight up AirTag. No, an AirTag. I will not use anything other than an AirTag with it. Like, I'm that annoying of a human. The only reason I didn't just take the card out to re-screw stuff down is because I don't know where my frickin' LTT driver is. I don't want to use this Corsair driver. This Corsair driver sucks. not magnet. Where the THP. If you annoy Cody, you get $25 off. No, I'll give you like $5 or $10 off for real though. Also, it's super simple to annoy him. Just tell him I'll be returning something. Ow, it was behind the rear side panel. No wonder I couldn't find it. Alright, let's try this again. You've got plenty of cable management space. Or lack of wanting to do cable management space. On the back of the Montec Air 903 Max. And the regular Air 903, because they're the same chassis. Y'all ready for the big reveal? I think it's actually going to happen this time. Let me know if you're ready for it to actually work. I know I am. Man. Hallelujah. Man, hour and a half for this build. It's normal, it's doing memory training. Bullshit. I apologize for swearing so much, guys. I really shouldn't be. Why are all my thermal pads out of my 2mm bag again? You know, I think with that dead power supply, you've literally robbed me of all the wind that was in my sails of wanting to do anything. Ah. It looks good. This case looks amazing. Those front fans move a crap ton of air. Obviously, I gotta figure out why they're running at 100% all the time, but it's basics that can be fixed. Oh, they do have a PWM header I can plug in. Alright, we're going to call that a stream. Because I am now worn out. Mentally, emotionally, ready to be done. Sorry, guys. I would have loved to stick around for way longer. But, troubleshooting stuff really takes it out of you. It's not your fault. I don't want to hear you blame yourself again. It's also super simple to think you've tested something and then just be like, huh, I forget. Did I already move that over? Oh, let's put it over there now, into the good pile. It happens. But, yeah, with that, that's going to conclude today's PCs and EVs live stream. It's been a pleasure hosting you guys. I'm going to go need a nap. Probably just go to bed soon. Man, I'm an old man. Alright, bye guys.